After Xenophobia was released with an underwhelming reception, creator 237 cancelled the game and disappeared for 12 years, never to be heard again. That is until December 2021 when the username WindowFrame appeared on an obscure Japanese website called CN. This user posted unseen development photo of Xenophobia, revealing his identity as 237's, the creator of the game. Now with a new name, he went on to announce a new game with a brand new look and a different world setting. The game is titled Dysthanasia. The game begins with a nameless girl waking up in an abandoned facility. She wears nothing but a green hospital gown, suggesting that she could be in a hospital. But as we later find out, she's not even in a hospital. The girl then picks up 2 boxes of health pills and continue her exploration. It seems like she's the only one in this building. Well, the only human, that is. The girl then enters an office room where the walls are covered in blood. Not too far ahead, a humanoid monster is seen patrolling the area. The girl gasps in fear and stays silent while crouching and slowly moving away from it. Once she is at a safe distance, the girl quickly stands up and runs away from it. Navigating her way through this dark maze-like place, she reached a brightly lit room with a key to open the administration office laying on the ground in one of the rooms. As soon as she picked up the key, a dog-like creature appeared, cornering the girl in the room. She had no other choice but to run. Running away like her life depends on it, she desperately tries to find the exit but to no luck. As she's about to give up, she saw a vent opening inside the male toilet room. Without hesitation, she immediately went in the vent. The sound of the dog creature echoes inside the vent, but slowly, it starts to fade out as the girl moves far away from the creature. The vent exit took her near the administration room. She unlocks the room, and inside it, she can see a long staircase that took her deeper underground. Once she reached underground, she immediately searched for the exit. As she was exploring the area, testing out each room to see if it led her somewhere, she saw a kid-like monster in a distance patrolling the area. Not wanting any trouble, she moved past it and explored the other area. The girl then arrived in a room with rows of warning lights on the wall, and at the end of the hallway, she saw a door that took her closer to the exit. After exploring a bit more and avoiding the monster along the way, she arrived in a room where a single monster with a huge blade for an arm is patrolling this area. She ran past it as there is no other way to defeat it and enters the door. This is where the demo ended. Okay, where do I begin? Dysthanasia is a major improvement in terms of graphic. The 3D models used are pretty detailed as well, but I can't say the same for the monster. I feel like all the graphical effort was put into the character and the rest is an afterthought. Gameplay wise, you get the standard shift for running, control for crouching, and F for flashlight. That's all you need to know about this game. They also have, for the first time, a difficulty level: easy, normal, hard. The footage you're seeing right now is me playing in easy mode because I want to capture some footage, and like it said, it is super easy. Monsters only react when you get close to them and will give up on chasing you. If you want to experience the demonophobia vibe again, I recommend playing this on hard mode. Though I still believe this game is easy to play even if the difficulty is cranked to the max because of the 3D environment. Now on to our main girl, and I really hope that this is just in the demo because if it's in the full game, oh boy, this will be annoying as heck. Our main character is so slow when walking. It's like she has a metal ball, you know, the one you see attached on a prisoner in a cartoon show? Yeah, that kind of thing. It felt like that metal ball was attached to her legs, which makes her walk so damn slow. Running is what you'll be doing probably 90% of this game. I really like how there's a stamina on the bottom left that will deplete whenever you use them. Now, this is a feature that I appreciate the developer gave us because I remember in Demonophobia, Sakura can only run for a short time before stopping, and I never know exactly how much stamina was used up and how long do we have to wait for it to refill. I have to guess and to time it well. Xenophobia did this cleverly by showing us Hatsuka's condition when she's out of breath. When that happened, I know it's time to take the stamina pill. So that's why I really appreciate how Dysthanasia gave us a visual indicator of how much stamina I'm using. Going to the enemies in this game tends to be forgiving to our main character. What I mean by that is that once they saw you, you can only run away from it. and once you are in a safe distance from it, the monster just give up and resume whatever it was doing before. You can hide in a locker. Yes, it's one of the features of this game, but it's useless most of the time and you won't use it at all because the monster's pattern never change. So you can pretty much predict where it went and wait for the right time to move past it. Or you can just run. Just like the previous game, you can run past them since our main character doesn't have any means of protecting herself, except for Xenophobia, where you get a gun. Another thing I find weird is that there's a lot of green gown, especially in the lower level. Now I assume that this can be used to replace your damaged clothing, which if you don't know, if you take a lot of hits from the monster, your clothing will rip and eventually you'll go butt naked. So I assume that the green gown seen throughout the level can be picked up to cover up her body if she loses her clothing. Well, it didn't. There's no button prompt to pick it up. Maybe it's because this is a demo? Hopefully in the full game they allow the players to pick up that green gown. So this is the last game that I will cover from this developer since he's not making any newer game other than this. Yeah, I pretty much cover all his game here on this channel. You can check it out after this. It was a wild ride. If there's anything I had to say about Dysthanasia is that don't go in expecting it to be like Demonophobia 2.0. I like the bump in quality going from 2D to 3D, but this game is not for me. And from what I've seen on his update post, there's a lot of explicit scene planned for this game in the future, which I don't mind if people are into that. But I stick around since Demonophobia because of its intriguing story and I want to see where this goes and what other games he's planning on making. But I'm kinda having a second thought on that. The new game is focusing more towards the explicit content rather than the story itself, which made me intrigued in the first place. I don't know, to each their own I guess. I just want to talk about weird and obscure horror game. So thank you everyone who stick around since the Demonophobia video. I really enjoy doing a deep dive into these obscure games, but I hope you all stay for future content as well because I have a lot of videos planned out after this. Thank you all for watching and check out the previous 2 videos if you haven't yet.